Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 10 of Season 7 of Non-League to Legend with Borussia Dortmund, and today we have the title deciding game against Leverkusen. Well, I say title deciding, it could be decided in this game or the next game. We'll be showing both until the title is decided. So, before we get into things, let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was that 1-0 defeat in the second leg to Paris Saint-Germain, and we've bounced back with 3 consecutive victories, one against Gladbach, 2-1, Ferrari and El Amrani on the score sheet. We then beat Hamburg 6-2, with Alessio Ferrari getting a hat-trick, Kovacic, Weigl and Eren on the score sheet there. And Augsburg we beat 3-0. Javier Manta, Alessio Ferrari and Matteo Kovacic on the score sheet there. Just put my phone on to Do Not Disturb. And yes, so we've got Leverkusen today and Werder Bremen in the final match. 2 fairly difficult matches, but if we look at the Bundesliga, we are on 74 points. We're 4 points clear of Bayern Munich in second, and we've got a slightly better goal difference as well. So we basically need to win one of the last 2 games and we will be champions. Bayern Munich have to win both their games to go above us. So a lot of things are in our favour at the moment, and hopefully we can get the victory. We're going to show both matches if needs be. You know, but we are going to start with this match. We'll look at squad performances and stuff like that at the end of the episode, just because that'll be the end of the season. So, we've got Ron Robert Zieler in goal for today. We've got Eren, because Ashraf is injured for probably the rest of the season. I don't know when the next game is, but yeah, he's probably out, which is a shame. We've got Bartra, who was unfortunately injured in a blast yesterday. For me, obviously it was probably last week for you guys, but yeah, hard to go out to Borussia Dortmund. It must have been an awful thing to happen. 3 explosions outside the team bus, and Mark Bartra actually fractured his wrist, is what I'm hearing today. I don't know whether more things will come out in the next week, but as it stands, that is what's happened. So very, very sad to hear that, and the game was postponed, and it's going to happen tonight apparently. So anyway, Mark Bartra will start in defence with Umberto Massimo, and then we've got Guerrero on the left hand side. We've got Manta, Weigl and Kovacic in the midfield, with Asensio starting behind Ferrari and El Amrani. So here we go. This is Judgment Day. We've got to beat Leverkusen today to win the title. But if not, then if we win the next game, we'll definitely win it then as well. So let's just tell them that and get into things. So here we go. Come on, Dortmund, let's get a title in our first season at the club, and it'll be our 3rd consecutive league title victory across Rangers and Dortmund. So here's El Amrani. Now Kovacic and Ferrari puts it in the back of the net. His 32nd goal of the season, and that puts us 7 points clear as it stands. It looks like Bayern Munich aren't playing with us, so we'll definitely know whether we win the title. Well, we will win the title if we win. We won't definitely know if we lose, because if Bayern win, you know. So yeah, it was El Amrani and then Kovacic, and then Ferrari smashes it into the back of the net, and after 3 minutes we're already 1-0 up and looking good. Who are Bayern Munich playing? They're playing Mainz, so no, that's not an easy game. They're fighting for European football, so yeah, things are looking good. We are 1-0 up at half time. I mean, Asensio's not having a great game. There's some players not having a great game out there, so you know, we need to be careful here. Here's Guerrero. And now Weigl, Asensio, Manta, and Eren hits the post. That would have pretty much sealed the title victory. We are going to make some substitutions. Yeah, El Amrani's not been great. Neither has Asensio, so we'll bring them two off and leave it like that for now. So we've got half an hour to go. If Leverkusen score, there's still a chance we could be beaten in the title race. So this is quite important here. Douglas Santos, good tackle by her. Now Aubameyang. Oh dear, here's Bruma. Oh wow, that should have been 1-1, and that would have been title race back on as it stood there. But here's Massimo now. Weigl, Manta, Guerrero, Kovacic forward, Alessio Ferrari. Oh, good save. Very good save. Kovacic into the middle, Goetze. And now Ferrari. And that is a corner. 15 minutes to go. Kovacic into the middle. And now he has Bruma and Leverkusen on the attack. Again here, Bruma into the middle. Oh, that was just a little bit weighty, but end-to-end stuff in these final 10 minutes. It doesn't look like it's going to be easy for us to win the title today, but here's Guerrero, Ferrari, and Aubameyang seals it. Surely, after 84 minutes, he scores his 84th goal, his 18th goal of the season. Pierre, whatever his name, Aubameyang, has been a good player at the age of 33, to be fair with him. Manta now, Guerrero into the middle, and that's full time. We are the champions. We have won the Bundesliga in our first full season. Oh, well, just our first season at Borussia Dortmund, and that is brilliant. There we go. We retain the Bundesliga. They obviously won it last year as well, and we've now got quite a few trophies in our sort of cabinet. You know, we've got the Bundesliga, we've got 2 Scottish Cups, 2 Scottish Premierships, Sky Bet League 2, and a playoff trophy from the Vanarama Conference. Our reputation is going up, and yeah, things are looking good for us at the moment. Whether we'll be at Dortmund next season, I'm not entirely sure. The Dortmund board are happy with the win. I'm not actually going to play till the end of the season now. I'm going to do that off camera. Might as well go through squad performances because they're not going to change too much. Top goal scorer is going to be Ferrari. He's got 32 goals in 41 games. A brilliant season for him. Aubameyang got 18 in 17 starts, so you know he's done a terrific job as well. And then we've got Asensio with 12 from 38. El Amrani, the big disappointment of this year. If we look at his stats from last season to this season, he was a hell of a lot better last year, and I don't quite know why. I mean, he likes being a complete forward, but that's what Ferrari does. I don't really know why El Amrani isn't playing that well, but you know, we might change things over the summer if we're still here, and change them. Top assists then, we've got a few in double figures now. We've got Asensio on 13, then Ferrari with 12. He's been directly involved in 44 goals this season. El Amrani got 10 assists, so you know, if you put it like that, he's got 19 goals, and then Guerrero with 10, Kovacic with 10 as well. Top average rating then is Serkan Eren, who's a 22-year-old. You know, he's Dutch apparently. He's done well this season. I mean, he has played more the last couple of seasons, but this season he's been quality, and maybe him and Ashraf are a good combination, sort of rotate between 2 very good right backs, and you know, a brilliant left back in Rafael Guerrero as well. So full backs have been our best players this year, closely followed by this man, Mateo Kovacic, deadline day signing for 26 million. He had a good first season, and Ferrari yet again is probably our best player. 58 million is his value now. He's scored 25 Bundesliga goals, and he's now scored 102 in 204 appearances in the league, so he's scoring a goal every other game. He's got assists in his locker as well, and he just plays very well. So, you know, possibly one of the best strikers I've ever had on Football Manager, but you know, I think next season will be a big defining one for him. If he can better this again, then he's going to be one of the best players in the world. Full stop. Umberto Massimo, brilliant centre-back. No, I haven't really had a problem with him at all this year. Underperformers, you know, people like Mario Götze, maybe it's time for him to go in the summer. You know, people like Marco Galash, he's only 20 years old. He had a bit of a purple patch when he first came into the team, but overall not that impressive. Thiago, you know, I brought him in. He only made 3 starts the whole year, but yeah, I think he'll be going again in the summer. He was, hold on, he's not worth 17 million, oh, 7 million. I was going to say he's not worth 17. You know, El Amrani, he was the big disappointment for me, and I was very excited about this guy at the start, just scoring 24 goals in 27 appearances. He's done brilliantly throughout his career. So what was it with this season? I really don't know. I mean, he did quite poorly that season as well. So it might just be something with him. He has a season off and then he'll come back flying next season, hopefully. But we'll try and work out how to use him properly over the summer. Job-wise, is there anywhere that would look appetising? You know, maybe international management. Haven't really thought about that much. Kind of want to go back to England and maybe take a championship club up to the Premier League, kind of thing. You know, got Leicester, very insecure. There's going to be a few jobs at the end of the season. That's the ones that are available at the moment. None of them are really shouting out at us to apply for them. So we'll just see how things go, I think, as the save progresses. Looking at the Bundesliga, then we've won it. We're pretty much at the top the whole way. You know, so we were second and third for a lot of it, and then the last few weeks we've dominated it. But yeah, we did all right in the Champions League. Very disappointing in the German Cup, and we didn't win the Super Cup. So, you know, there's definitely room for improvement next year. Maybe a couple of domestic trophies, maybe a Champions League before we move on. But we'll just see. I might not be at Dortmund. Pardon me. I might not be at Dortmund next summer, but you know, we'll certainly see how it develops. We've got another week until Werder Bremen, and then maybe look at job opportunities. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Make sure you leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but enough for me and for the channel. And hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.